Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Humpty Dumpty 2. I hope you all are doing great and staying safe at your home. Especially for people in India, the situation is really not good in terms of increasing corona cases. So I wish you a lot of safety and please stay at home, take care of yourself and your loved ones because it is very important in these times and the times are very stressful. Now in this video today, I'm going to address a very important life updates, in fact 3 important life updates, and a lot of you guys had questions for us. One question was really in demand, that when are we going back to Canada. So I thought I should make this video. If you remember, I created a video where I shared the total expenses that I incur when we lived in Bangalore, and there I shared a hint with you guys that I'm going to share a news with you guys very soon when the time is near and right. Well, I don't know if the time is near and right, but things have changed a lot. We had lot of plans and we were really hoping things to work out, and I thought I would be sharing more of these updates with you guys in May. But looking at the situation right now, the travel ban and everything, the situation is not good and it has impacted us a lot. I know everybody in the world is impacted some way or the other, so I thought I should share these updates with you guys. So yeah, let's get started. Now coming to first and the most common question, like I said, when are we going back to Canada? So in my last video that I shared with you guys, where I shared the news that we have come back to India from Canada, I mentioned that we will be going to Canada soon, and so we planned the same. We had our flight tickets booked on 15th of May. Me and my husband were planning to go back. Flights were really expensive when we booked them. It costed, I think, around 1,75,000 for 2 of us from India to Canada. Through Air India, but all of you know right now there's a travel ban and all the flights till May 22nd are banned currently, and in fact it is expected that these restrictions are going to get extended. There is no hope. In fact, there are a lot of rumors that these travel ban restrictions are going to extend for next 60 to 90 days. So I don't know, I really don't know when are we going to go back. We had such huge plans, everything was planned. We even left Bangalore. We moved all our stuff from Bangalore and we are back to our hometown in Delhi NCR. We moved all our stuff. We sold out few electronic items as well, and we packed up everything and we came to Delhi NCR. But we came back here, and I think after 3-4 days, so we came on 12th of April, and 3-4 days later we started to get to know news on various travel restrictions by various countries, and in the end even Canada imposed travel restrictions, especially for Indian flights. We were really hoping that we could start our life in Canada very soon once we travel back to Canada, and in fact we started looking for condos online here. We took so many virtual tours and we finalized on one condo as well, and we were about to make a payment, that is the advance and the rent. We were about to transfer the money to owner from here, India to Canada, Toronto. But thankfully we got to hear about these rumors and we did not transfer the money yet. And yeah, so right now only the flights were booked, and we were even about to book the mandatory quarantine hotel for 3 days. But that also, when we were about to book, every time we were going to make the booking, something or the other stopped us, and yeah, then the rumor started that the flights are going to get banned after Hong Kong and New Zealand started banning flights, and then UK also banned the flights, and after that, yeah, the news came up that Canada has also banned the flights. But another bad thing that happened was when we were traveling from Bangalore to Delhi, both of us got COVID. So we took all the precautions when we were traveling from Bangalore to Delhi. In the flight we used sanitizer all throughout. Both of us were wearing the shield and masks were on, and we were wearing PPE kits also, but then still we got COVID somehow. That is what we think. I think we got COVID in the flight itself. But when we landed here, we came to our house, showered, everything went fine. 2-3 days went fine as well. We had no symptoms at all, but I think 3rd or 4th day my husband started to develop symptoms. that's when he started to get some fever and some body pain, and that's when we realized, okay, we actually have got corona. I was fine. I was still not facing any symptoms, but since he got it, we isolated. So we had asked him to quarantine in a room. So he was in a separate room in the house, and I started developing very mild symptoms on the next day. That is, something happened in my throat. My throat wasn't doing well. So that's when we thought maybe I also have it, but it's very mild. That's it. I did not have any other symptom. We took the COVID test and we got ourselves positive. So yeah, COVID test came positive and we came to know that we are COVID-19 positive. We are in isolation. Since then, for 14 days, we stayed in isolation. I stayed in a separate room and he's in a separate room as well. And we have been taken care of by our in-laws. Everything is separate, food, everything, clothes and everything is separate. We are in quarantine, but thankfully the family members haven't got any COVID. We all are home and in quarantine. So if you see, I'm in this room all alone and I'm living in this room for last 10 days. Since the report came as positive. Even both my parents are COVID positive, my mom and dad, and my brother is also COVID positive. So they are quarantined at their home and they are taking care of themselves. So guys, actually every one or the other has some or the other family member who's impacted by this disease, and they are really struggling hard. It is mind draining. It drains you entirely when any of your family member is affected, especially your loved ones, and you really feel bad for that. So yeah, the situation is tough. We have to stay strong here. So for us also, we don't know what's there in the future. We can't do anything, in fact, till the flight ban is lifted and till the time we are also negative and we have recovered completely that we are fit to travel. Now on top of all of this, I'm going to be sharing the third biggest updates of our life with you guys. So guys, me and my husband are expecting. We are expecting our first child. I'm pregnant, and yeah, it's a good news for all of us, but the thing is, as the weeks are passing by, my travel to Canada, in fact the air travel, is going to get restricted for me. I'm already in my second trimester, and that's how we planned that if we travel around 15th of May or mid of May, things will be safe and I'm safe to travel. Everything is going to be fine, and that's how we planned it. But unfortunately the travel ban is here and I don't know when are we going to travel again. We are being just hopeful and we are just praying things do turn out well for everyone. In fact, this is our situation. I know a lot of others are stuck in their own situation. So right now I really don't know. If you have questions for me, how are we planning our future travel, what are we going to do, are we going to take any third route or whatsoever if the ban gets lifted by UAE or any other country. So I have no answer on this right now. Even we are trying to figure out. It's really disappointing and disheartening for both of us because we had our plan already in place till the time we knew that situation is becoming really hard here in India and it's going to be like this. Everything is going to get locked down, everything is going to be banned, all the restrictions will be imposed all over again, or in fact even stricter than last year. It's really important that we stay safe because health is the most important than any of our plans. So I'll keep you guys posted. Stay tuned, stay safe, most important. Stay home guys, mask up. If you even don't have any symptoms and you're tested positive, please stay in quarantine, be in isolation. It's very important you stay in isolation and stay away from your family members because it is important for the health of your family members as well. And even if you have mild symptoms like I did, then also it is very important that you stay in isolation and take care of yourself and take all the medicines in time. Well, this too shall pass. We just have to stay positive, stick together, love ourselves and our loved ones and take care of them. That's most important right now. Do let me know in the comment box if you have any questions for me. I'll try to answer your question. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, stay home and take care. I'll see you in my next video guys. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.